Good day, guys. Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, you can see we are gonna be in and of course around Xur himself. It is Friday reset, meaning he is gonna have a ton of gear to go over. And what I'm mainly interested today is gonna be, guys, warning people to never huckle with the huckle, because the catalyst for the huckleberry is gonna be at, and some will have the surfboard there, but it is gonna of course be at Banshee himself, so you can buy the huckleberry catalyst. Now, why this is really like cool this season is that, or episode, is that this episode it actually got a major buff. So basically before, all you used to do was insta reload your magazine on kills. They kind of moved that perk out and gave Ride the Bull, so final blows dealt with this weapon reload the magazine. That used to be partial reload back in the day, and the catalyst gave you full reload. Now it's pushed into Ride the Bull, and the catalyst will give you kinetic tremors, which is going to be really dope, of course, on the huckleberry. So sustained kinetic damage to target emits a shockwave that damages any nearby targets. It's 71 strange coins, so it is going to cost you a pretty penny, but that is why we're here to see if the huckleberry catalyst, if it is worth getting and putting on your gun if you don't have it. I know a lot of people might have it, but this change, I wanted to kind of go over the buff anyway, and what better time to do it than when you can actually buy the catalyst itself off Xur. So we're going to showcase exactly what the huckleberry catalyst is like. So without further ado, let's go in with the huckleberry. Alrighty, so we are going to be on the altar of flame with the huckleberry, and the reason, oh my god, it's got Mario bopped. But the reason we want to go into PvP with this, it hasn't really changed too much, and to be honest, if you can get freaking kinetic tremors going in PvP, you're a god amongst men, or you're cheating. It's one or the other. You pick your poison, guys. You pick your poison. Okay, that's a, yeah. I realized after I kind of dodged, I was going straight into two grenades, not just the singular. You know me, when I see two balls like that or two grenades, I go straight head first. But I will say that, yeah, when you kind of get this going and you start getting the damage kind of going as well, that's where this actually starts to rail. And of course, she's going to get away, but we heal, we'll get the damage going. Oh, the X5. But when you get it going, it is really dope. You can see it insta reloads, and also you get the rampage going, which, as I said, rampage on this is actually old school rampage, so it does absolutely rail. And you can kind of see there's my full magazine. I got rampage going again, so it means you just don't have to arse around with, like, unless you're kind of weak, like so. And oh, thank god for Kransteins. But unless you're kind of weak or something, you can't repeak, it means you can get right back into the action. That's why you just don't have huckle. Oh, with the huckle, unless you got a Matador 64, man. I cannot mean he legit Ride the Bull Matador 64 to me. Like, if that's not ironic, I don't know what it is, but I can't believe he wouldn't at me there. I was barely even weak. And what the, someone already has a needle storm. What? And what am I playing against? He's coming straight for me. What the, he anchored up and you didn't come after me. What? I was 1 HP. You anchor up and just chill. Oh man, what am I playing against? The freaking, oh, sweaty smack sweat. We'll get this guy though. There's the reload. We don't need a reload. We got the rampage kind of going. This is what I mean, where you can just absolutely blast people so freaking fast. I said, never huckle with the huckle. It is rule number 1 of Destiny, okay? And there's gonna be a shotgun. Oh, buddy, I'm so confused. Is there a smoke grenade here or something, or is the guy chilling with a goddamn freaking shotgun? I know it. I know it. He's running away. He's running away. There we go. And I didn't get the kill. That's the one thing you can kind of, like, I wouldn't say be bad, but if you don't get the full final blow, of course, it won't insta reload, and it means you won't get the rampage going either. Give me those heals. He's 1 HP, guys. He's 1 HP. Thank you. Oh god. Okay, I actually have a super, and they're all gonna be spawning over here, so here we go. Take the worm. Oh, it's 2 shotguns. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but there's gonna be another guy here. Come on, take my worm. Take my freaking worm, or my bird, whatever you want to call it. Where'd this guy go? He ran away? Oh, guys, you can't just run away when I've got the freaking strats going. Thank you, buddy. Oh, we got this guy as well. Give me that freaking final blow. Huckleberry, let's go huckle them up. Huckle them up. There's a guy with Jurassic Green. Oh god, the huckle, I'm telling you, never huckle with it. It's such a dope ass gun. And that's not even the best part. The best part is the reload and the freaking looks on it. I know the reload obviously comes counterintuitive when you get Ride the Bull kind of going, which is kind of, I wouldn't say sad, but it is definitely goes against the gun. Oh, he's way too far. It's an SMG. But you cannot deny the fun you can have with this. And if you pair it with another weapon, of course, it's an SMG. So they kind of do pair well with other weapons. And I didn't get the final blow, buddy. Do not take my kill like that. I've got to, oh my god, there's so many freaking worms and stuff. Yo, how are these guys not dying? What? How are you still alive? How are you getting away on me? Thank you. We'll get that kill on rampage. Rampage. Peek me. Peek the bear. Oh, freaking guy in his dumbass shotgun. Come on, buddy. That's no shotgun. Matador again. But yeah, I can definitely tell you that the catalyst in PvP now, it really does nothing. It was actually really dope because it fully automatic or fully reloads your magazine on kills. And oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, mom, take me home. Oh, I got hit by something. Oh, he hit me. But yeah, when it came to the Catalyst PvP, the main thing you were kind of looking at was that it used to automatically or fully reload your gun and kills. It doesn't do that anymore, so I wouldn't be sitting here saying you need to get the Catalyst for PvP or anything like that, because being built into the weapon makes it just so much nicer. Oh! You actually got me. Why is it every super goes for my freaking ass? There was 2 of us there and he took a freaking swift turn left to try to kill me. All right, if we could get the 1v1s going, that would be freaking super, because Bungie have just, they've actually not filled us in at all. There's like, oh, we've had 4 like this whole game, and I got 1 tap pretty much there by an arcane needle. But we've had 4 like this whole game, or 5 this whole game. Bungie just are not filling us in. I can barely get out of spawn now. But I still will say, if you're a fan of the huckleberry, it's only gotten really better with the kinetic charmers. I mean, it's basically just got an extra perk and everything added to it. I still do think that there was other things they could have added to it that would have made it, like Zen Moment would have been super, super dope on this, because we would have been able to kind of get it going. And buddy, can you just die, please? Thank you. Oh my god, my man's dodging. But yeah, Zen Moment would have been really, really dope to kind of get on it. I think it would have worked out really well. And buddy, can you die? People are just dodging my freaking celestial fire. But the other perks they could have given to it, I mean, maybe they were going for the more PvE side of things, which is okay. As I said, oh, there's kinetic tremors actually. Woo! We got it going. That's a freaking heal, Nate. I don't know why I did that. Ah! Yo, buddy. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, kinetic tremors again, guys. We're getting it going, apparently. Maybe I'm the cheater all along. Who would have thunk it, huh? Who would have freaking thunk it? But there's where I can actually come in somewhat okay. But as I said, you do have to hit a lot of shots to kind of get it going. So I wouldn't say it's going to be anything fantastic PvP in terms of the Catalyst. But the huckleberry itself, there's a reason people warn you not to huckle with the huckle, because it is dope PvP. I think it's still... I'd say underrated sort of SMG, and maybe because it's slow ass reload. I have like archive kinetic reloaders on, because as I said, when you do have to reload this thing, it is slow as balls, and that's a freaking Salvation's Grip. 100%. Look at the huckle. Don't sleep on the huckle, because it will do work. Now this is definitely gonna be a matter for freaking 64, probably around here. Kinetic tremors, thank you. We got Rampage kind of going though. Oh, of course you're here, and I should have just meleeed. Oh my god, this is such a close game. Did I just throw? Guys, I swear I tried my best to win this. I didn't just throw this game, right? I didn't just throw the game. And oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Get this guy. Give me 1. Give me 2. Oh, I'm getting wormed. I'm getting hit by everything. Solar ignition? How did I get ignited? By nothing. It wasn't like it was a super or anything. What? Oh, okay, maybe I drew at the end there. You know, I tried my best. I'm gonna see what my score was, because I definitely got a lot of kills and picked up a lot of crests, but Bungie just decided to never fill our freaking team in, which doesn't really help. And we'll get this one guy. Don't need to reload anymore. Oh, might need to reload now. Ah! Get me out! I'm getting freaking frozen! And, yeah, he's on my ass. But yeah, that is of course gonna be huckleberry in PvP and everything. As I said, it is dope here, and the Catalyst isn't gonna change much, but I don't need an excuse really to kind of use huckleberry, because it's so much fun to kind of go in with. As I said, really dope ass SMG. Alrighty, we're gonna do some PvE with, of course, a little huckleberry the good, and this is where you're gonna see how beautiful it is, especially against these sorts of big guys. I mean, it's gonna be so nice, man. You can see the kinetic charmers getting my freaking perk going, getting my freaking reloads going and everything. It's gonna be really, really dope here. This is what the whole buff is kind of about. And as I said, Zer is selling that Catalyst. So have I ever done the Eventide or freaking Europa, one of these? I don't think I have. But the Catalyst is gonna make this just like infinitely better and everything like that. You can see you can get kinetic charmers going pretty easily on this. I mean, I think SMGs have like kind of the better way of getting it going, because the magazine isn't too big. And of course, you can kind of see, even without the freaking kinetic charmers going, if you're against sort of low tier enemies, you can get, of course, the insta reloads going a lot more consistently, so you can mow down enemies like this. Like, I mean, Rampage by tree, every team just gets absolutely melted. It's just, it's really dope in PvE. I think that's where it actually just shines the most, which is kind of, honestly, I'd say weird for the L Tex Machina weapons, because this is Tex Machina, and it does well PvE, which generally it's the opposite. Usually these are absolutely god tier PvP, and then they're alright PvE. Think like Last Word, Shappy, and all them sort of jazz. But yeah, huckleberry is just one of these that just absolutely slays out PvE, and this is where we're going to get the kinetic charmers going again. You can see it's so beautiful against the yellow bars. I mean, it just means that if you're against any sort of like combo of enemies, like in terms of big those yellow bars like we are now, or against the mobs and whatnot, you can absolutely shred out. And as I said, the Rampage is honestly just, it's so freaking dope. And the fact that you basically have an infinite mag kind of going from kills, oh, it's so freaking nice. Now that is an unstop, boys. I can get the kinetic charmers on him, but I don't have anything else. And, oh mama, I'm so dead. At least I got the Verilok on. Kinetic charmers, save me. Obviously, this is not recommended because realistically, I should be stunning his ass. And there we go. Now, this is where the freaking Tremors is going to absolutely blast him. There we go. So, yeah, realistically, you're meant to, of course, stun him and then do it. But that's what I mean. Against enemies like that, you can't just, like, basically just hold down left and hope you, of course, get the Tremors kind of going on them. Just do absolute work. We get these enemies though, guys. Okay, I'll let you deal with the main boys. I will deal with this slobby kind or freaking crappy ads, okay? I will just wipe them all out. Oh, the infinite ammo is just so glorious. You just basically never have to reload. One of the saddest things, obviously, it's not a disappointment, but you're disappointed in yourself is when you don't get the final blow and you actually have to manually reload. It's kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. It makes you feel like you've done messed freaking up, but as I said, PvE, the huckle, you just young huckle with the huckle. It's so dope. I legit, I can't recommend this enough for fun. I mean, I know a lot of people would sit there going, this should shot it, you use your kinetic shot and everything for it. Yeah, you can argue that it's not maybe the PvE meta right now, but if you want some fun PvE, this legit, it's always a good time. Even though the weapon is really fun though, I will still say that a lot of builds, not that I won't go in with them, but I still do think kinetics, I don't know what you could really add to them. Maybe give them like something to make them, I don't know, just a bit more viable, more damage PvE maybe or whatnot. Even though this has like really good rampage and of course the kinetic tremors, it is just hard to justify using this over, especially stasis weapons nowadays, but it's just hard to use this over other kind of weapons. I mean, kinetic tremors is nice on certain in certain freaking nightfalls and builds and whatever, but it's just like, it's so important really. Oh my god, saboteurs, but it is so important nowadays to have like kind of synergy between your primary and your freaking mods and everything like that. So I can really understand why people might not use it, but you can kind of see that in terms of like the lower sort of, I'd say, end content, it can be really dope to go in with. It's super fun. Raises ass, boys. You know what screw actually this. Bye-bye. But it is just super fun to kind of go in with, and he actually didn't die to that. Oh my god, those unstops are insane. But yeah, it is still a really fun weapon to kind of go in with in terms of this lower end content and everything. That's where I would definitely suggest to try using it. Instead, you never huckle with the huckle. Maybe not in GMs, you don't huckle with the huckle, but for the most part, for like an onslaught like this and everything, it's gonna be really fun to go in with. I mean, the infinite ammo. Oh, it's so glorious. And of course, it's gonna be freaking Screams, which I don't think will proc my freaking perks. Alrighty, final boss time, of course, with the huckleberry that could and everything. As I said, it is really dope PvE. I have a lot of fun with this. I think that if you're legit just looking for fun PvE, this will be like one of the best items to kind of go in with. It's sort of like street business in that sense, but it actually has some practicality to it now as well with the kinetic tremors. You can kind of see the kinetic tremors. It can come in clutch, and of course, when you get it going with the right bull and everything, it can be really nice for dealing with the yellow bars and whatnot. As I said though, it probably just needed like 1 or 2 more perks to make it like really dope rest here in PvE, because I mean the kills are great, but when you're starting to have to reload, the reload speed is like, it's so freaking bad. But you can kind of see kinetic tremors, these gonna be guys against those sorts of red bars where you're hitting a lot of shots into them. You get it going, you can see you get the reloads insta going when you get the kills. It's still like a really dope, and he's just absolute waste of the boss weapon, but it's still a really dope weapon. So I will definitely say, since the buff, it's got a lot better PvE. I think that he was fun before, but now it actually has like a lot of practical use to it in terms of like damage and everything like that. So yeah, I would say I just don't huckle with the huckle. It's an absolute beast both PvP, PvE right now. Well, that is it from me and the huckleberry itself. As I said, this weapon is really dope to kind of go in with. It's super fun to mess around with as well, and the catalyst that Xur is currently selling, that's the main reason that kind of, well, I wanted to review it again anyway since the huckleberry got a buff, but the main reason I want to go over today was because Xur is going to be selling the catalyst for it. So if you don't have the catalyst, PvP wise you won't miss out on much really, because you're not going to get a proc that often, but PvE you're definitely going to want it, because PvE, it is really dope against any of the yellow bars or those captains. Even you can just get that kinetic tremors kind of go and blast everything, get the extra like the special rampage. They should really change this name, because this is OG rampage, even though it has the same picture and everything like that. So this is like the what, 30% of the stack or something. It's something insane like that. So this is a really dope version of rampage and everything. And the other thing is, well guys, what regardless about fun, look how beautiful this weapon looks. Oh man, the freaking ornaments you can get on it. Give it a shot again if you have the catalyst since the buff and everything like that. And if you don't have the catalyst, it might be worth looking into getting off, Xur. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. I'd do some more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you at the next collective in the next one.